and also to give me this opportunity to address you at a time that my country is fighting an all-out war against a terrorist group, Daesh, whom perhaps many of you have seen the posters in this area here, which reflect what kind of enemy not only my country is facing, but the whole world is facing. This is an enemy, a group of terrorists who recognize no borders. They declared so-called an Islamic state, which amount effectively to a declaration of war against all states of the world. A declaration, what they call this Islamic state, means that that is the only state they recognize, and they target to bring down all states of the world. Not only they don't recognize borders, they don't recognize states, they don't recognize any principle. They declare so-called a religious state, but they act against every principle of any religion, not only principles of Islam, but any religion of the world. The crimes they commit, killing, raping, destruction, and you name it, it's against any value that world religion pervert. So those enemies are against all religions, all states, and even all humanities, because their means of achieving what they want to achieve is to kill, is to destroy, is to act against any human values. They are against humanity also. They even act against what they claim to affiliate. They claim that they are acting in the Islamic principles. When we see the victims of their crimes in Iraq, in Syria, all over the world, more than 90% of their victims are Muslims. They act to destroy in Muslim areas, in Muslim countries, and therefore they are acting against their own principles, against their own claims. They also claim that they affiliate to the Sunni sect, and they declare the other sect, Shia sect, as infidels who are a must for them to kill all Shias. But in reality, not only they kill the Shia, they kill more of Sunnis than the Shias. Most of the victims in Iraq of the Daesh groups are Sunnis, and therefore this declaration is another void declaration. People who have no value, they act in the dark, faceless, and the only value, the only means they follow is to kill and destroy. That is what they have achieved, and what you see in the picture is a clear evidence of that. The crimes they committed in Iraq not only killing Shias and Sunnis and Muslims, they acted against all other minorities. Christians people have been targeted and killed. Other IZDs, Shabak, Turkoman, Kurds, Arabs, all sectors of Iraq societies have been targeted by killing, raping women, killing children. All sectors of the societies have suffered from those groups. In fact, although in reality at the moment they are mainly operating in Iraq, they started in Syria but now moved on in Iraq, but those terrorist groups are a threat to all the world. They have got sleeping cells all over the world, and they can act anywhere. In fact, what Iraq is doing, Iraq is now fighting a proxy campaign to eradicate those terrorist groups on behalf of the world. Because if they manage to control Iraq, then they will not stop there. Then they will move to another country, and then another, and another, and they will not stop until they fight everybody. And the fact that they are not acting now because of what my government is doing to fight them, and therefore, in effect, the campaign that my country is running against those terrorist groups is acting to defend the world society, is acting to defend humanity, is acting to defend all countries of the world. Of course, we are thankful to the international coalitions who are helping my countries in this efforts. There are about 60 countries helping in different ways Iraq to fight those terrorist groups, and in fact that is the only way to eradicate this terrorist group. It must be a unified approach to fight this group, and therefore all countries of the world not only need to cooperate on a military basis, they need to cooperate on political and humanitarian and all other aspects, so that there will be no trace of those terrorist groups on earth. This is the approach that we are doing in Iraq to fight this terrorist group, a unified approach. We have got, on the political level, we have got a unified government. All parties who are participating in the government are having a unified and agreeable approach against this terrorist group, not only on the political level, on the social levels. All sectors of Iraqi societies, Arabs, Kurds, Turkomans, Muslims, Christians, Sunnis, Shias, all are united to fight this terrorist group, because this terrorist group are a threat to everybody in Iraq as well as outside Iraq. And on the military levels, it's also a unified approach. We have got all security status, the army, the police, and the people army who are acting under the guidance of the religious leadership in the holy city of Najaf and other religious leadership. All of them are directing the people of Iraq to cooperate with the government and to have a united approach in fighting the Daesh group on the field and in the ground. This is how we manage and go about to fight terrorism, and this is what we expect from the world to do the same. All countries of the world must have a united approach and cooperation on all levels, on intelligence level, military levels, political level, so that we open no way for those terrorist groups to act and commit their crimes anywhere in the world. One last word. I should express my thanks again to 60 countries who are helping my country in fighting Daesh, and also special thanks to Finland, who are also participating in these efforts to fight Daesh. Thank you for your attention.